Alright, continue on. I ended up fixing this wire here. Runs from up in here to down to there. And that was a little short, so we took care of that one. This one here was a little short. Had a little scuff in it, little green stuff on the edge of it, and we took care of that one. This one I took care of too, right there. This one here, the red wire. We just pieced in another red with a black tracer, which as close as I could find with the scrap wire I had. This one here was a red wire, and so I put a red with a white tracer there. And we have one more right there that I totally forgot about. Well, actually, that's just nothing. Actually, it's what was left of the wire that I trimmed off, so I need to put that out of there. And the rest of them all look good. So we're looking around. This is a module, but I don't know what it's for. But I don't see any kind of damage on any of those wires. Anybody see any damage there? No damage. I went all the way into these. Nothing there. It's just a loop wire. I've seen some of this stuff right like this right here. Where, let's see, it's got like a little, what looks like a nick where the corrosion wire got on it, and just kind of made a little blemish to it on the side of the wire. So we have this all done. We gotta pull all that junk out of there. So that box is done. And so we've done one brake line running from the back part of the master cylinder there. We did one here, and we had to do one of those funny fittings right there, because this side is supposed to be metric, and where down where it goes on the silver right there, if you look behind that gearbox, just beside that shaft, you can see it right down there. See that new fitting? Right there is the new one that goes up to the rear of that master cylinder. So, and now we got to run a new line from this one here, runs down and up to the top side of the valve, and then this one here right there runs all the way down to the other side of that valve down there. Let me show you where that's at. That one runs down to, from that ABS valve, runs all the way down to that valve right there. So then we got to replace that. That's the next one we got. And we had to tweak that line around and around and around to get it to be not hitting anything, rubbing on anything, but yeah. And then we got to address this banjo bowl, maybe, possibility. Yeah, so that's what we got going on today. A little wiring repair here in the fuse box, and some new lines here. That looked like a lot of fun. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribing and commenting, of course. And we will bring you back on the next part of this video, which will be always a fun one, to be that rack and pinion again, after we get these lines bled and all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Alright. We are still on this truck after fix the wiring, and let's see, it's good news, but it's not. Okay, so we got all the lines for it. Like here's one. We replaced the one line in the back, last video showing, in the back, and ran it down to the valve. And then we got a new line go from this valve down to the other valve, and then it didn't work out, where the fitting on the end was wrong, where it went into these brass plate that sits in that area right there, which is now right here. So what the deal is this hole right here, this doesn't look like it's stripped out. Oops, there we go. Doesn't look like it's stripped out except for a little damage at the top. And the nut that came out of it doesn't. The threads look a little goofed up. But if we try to find another. Sorry about that, guys. If we try to find another fitting to go in there, we can't. And so I've had to bust this all off, that bracket, to get them off the lines. The nuts are rusted on the lines. There's rust in there, so these won't turn. And that goes for the rest of these. There's that one there's rusted on the line, and that one back there is rusted on the line. And you know where that one goes, to the back, and this one goes down underneath to the other side. So we're plugged with a Canadian truck, I guess. That's what the salesman told us. So we just know you can't believe it. It's a salesman, you know what I'm saying? It's a salesman, you know. It's a salesman, and so we're going to deal with rust on this thing as long as we mess with it. Rust is going to be the issue we're going to deal with. It's going to plague us, the rust. The rust. Rust. So we got to get that valve, all the lines we can get. I'd just soon heat these up, but break them nuts loose and use them. I was hoping I could just fix that one line in the back, but looks like to me I just the old can of worms with rust. So I don't have a torch to heat these nuts up yet. No torches for anything, so a little heat will probably break those nuts loose. So this will be ordered, and at least these lines up here, the top, will be ordered tomorrow. $100 worth of lines, plus that valve. And that's where we're at. Alright, not sure if I did this last video, but I'll redo it again. Alright, we're doing brake lines in the old Dodge Dakota. And I had to take that block out of there, right there. It's right there because that line right here we were putting in was bad. Right there. That nut was bad. So we had to go get a kit, propane kit, because I don't have one of those. It's all burned up in the house fire, so of course you'll hear that forever. I don't know if it's a good one or not. It should work. It's the most affordable one I can afford right now. Self-igniting one. Let's see how it works here. Let's see if I can get the little plastic cap off it. Hope you can see, because I have a hard time doing two things at once with a camera in my hand. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look at that. That's how you do it, guys. Right there. Okay. Let's see if she ignites. Gas is on. Looks like there's a flame. I can hear a flame, but I can't see it. So we're going to get to work because I got to loosen up these nuts on the end of these fittings. I'm going to loosen them up because they are rusted behind the fitting. And we don't want to put new lines on it yet because that would be no fun. Just to put new lines on just for something to do. It's smoking. It may be hot enough, maybe not. Let's do it a little bit more. Let's see if we can break her loose. You know what I mean? It didn't take much to break that one loose. Looks like it's got glue behind it. If you look in there, it's like glue. Glue behind the fitting.